guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're all well today. So for today's video, I am of course doing this look right here for you guys. This is just, I just love the way that this look come out. Like, this look is me all over. We've got warm eyes, we've got like tons of glitter, we've got a nude lip, and I just love it. I do kind of wish that I had a festival to go to this year just so that I could wear this look, but instead you guys can rock this look. You can rock this look. I don't think I've actually done a festival tutorial on my channel before, so I thought that it was about time I did, and I'm just really happy with how this came out. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to get into the video for you guys. I really hope that you enjoy this look. If you do recreate this and if you do wear this to a festival, then please tag me on Instagram. This is my Instagram right here. I would love to see you guys rocking this look. If you do like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. That really does help me out, and don't forget to subscribe as well. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Well, this headband is the most adorable thing I've ever seen. Sad bunny, happy bunny, sad bunny, happy bunny. This t-shirt is a mood. Let's get started. Today I am going to be using my Morphe 3502 palette. I love this palette so much. Like, this is for sure my favourite Morphe palette. It's amazing. So as you can see, I have already done my brows, and I've also primed my eyelids as well, so we're just going to go straight in with our eyeshadow. So I'm going to use this Sigma medium sweeper brush. This is the E4 brush, and I'm basically going to take this shade right here, this really rich warm toned brown, and I'm going to start applying this all over the lid. You don't need to worry about blending it out or anything. I am just kind of marking out the shape that I want to go for, and I might bring it out a little bit here as well. So I'm just wiping off that same brush, and then just so it's not like perfectly clean, but the majority of this colour is off. And then we are going to take, oh my god, I can't remember what colour I used. Which one was it? We'll take this orange shade. Oh my god, my nails need to be done so bad. Ew. So we're going to take this orange shade here. I'm just going to start placing this on the edge of that brown. You really don't need to be neat with this either. Like, as you can see, I'm kind of just whacking it on, to be honest. Just going to bring it out a little bit on the outer corner. I think we can start blending that now. I'm going to take this 228 crease brush from Zoeva. This is like such a good crease brush. I love this one. It's one of my favourites, and this is completely clean as well. You want this to be like perfectly clean with no product on there whatsoever. And then I'm going to start blending over the edge of those two colours, and in the inner corner we're basically just going to blend it up into the inner corner of the brow, and I'm just using like little wiggly movements as well. Can you see that's just softening all of that eyeshadow there? Then I'm going to move over to a smaller blending brush. This one is a Morphe M503. Basically just going to go back in with that shade that we used first of all, this brown. It is quite a harsh edge still, so we're going to need to blend that into that orangey shade that we've just blended out, just so we can get that blend nice and perfect, because right now it is looking a bit dodgy. And then I'm going to start bringing that over the top of that brown. I'm just going to take a tiny bit of concealer, or you could use like your eyeshadow primer. You could use anything to do this, and I'm using a Zoeva Detail Shader brush, which is this little teeny tiny curved brush here. This is kind of the tricky bit, so I can't really talk very well. So you basically just press in the center of the lid, and then what I like to do is kind of look up And can you see that kind of shows you where you need to take your concealer to? So if I take my concealer all the way up here, then that basically means it's not going to transfer onto my crease. So now I know where I need to be carving out the lid. Just placing the concealer in the centre of the lid like so. What I like to do is just put the concealer on there first and then just bring it closer and closer to the crease. And then this is the tricky bit. It does also help if you tilt your head back slightly when you do this as well. You don't really need to worry about getting it super sharp anyway, because I'm going to show you a trick to clear up the line later on anyway, so don't worry. Now I'm just going to take some of this orangey shade, which is the same shade we put in the crease, and I am also using a pencil brush. So this one is the Zoeva 230 Luxe pencil brush here. What I'm going to do with this is start placing this on the edge of that concealer. I am also going to kind of correct this part in the crease here because I did bring it out a little bit too far. Then we're going to take the brown shade that we used all over the lid. Then I'm just applying more of that onto the outer corner and the inner corner of the lid as well. This brush here is such a good brush for like a halo or like center spotlight kind of eye. I don't really like to try and get a super sharp concealer line here because I've got such big eyelids, so when I open my eyes it just completely messes it up. So this is a trick that I like to do instead. I'm just going to take a little bit of this really dark brown shade here, and then see how this is like a square brush. It's really good for kind of just placing over that line, just to really neaten it up. I'm going to take this pigment from Smolder Cosmetics. This is in the shade Cashmere, and this is like a really glittery gold pigment. It's just so cute. I'm going to press this in the center of the lid. Oh, can you see how beautiful that is? It's like, oh, I love it. And it goes on so easily as well. I'm not even using an adhesive to apply this. A lot of pigments, I find that I do have to kind of stick them down, whereas with this one I just don't. The black eyeshadow, and I am going to start darkening up the lash line. I'm going to start kind of smudging that black eyeshadow. Then I'm going to be taking the dark warm brown here. I'm going to be applying this onto our lower lash line. Then we're going to take the black shade with the pencil brush and apply that straight over the top. So for the glitter, I'm going to use this one from LA Splash, and I'm basically just going to paint this over the spotlight in the center of the lid. This is actually like my favorite glitter glue right now. I really like it. So you just basically pump a tiny bit, oh that was a little bit too much, but you take a little bit on the back of your hand, and then what I do is just literally grab a little bit on my finger, and then kind of press the glitter adhesive down. I'm not sure where these are from, I just had these in my drawer, but you could get anything like this from kind of like a craft store. And then what I'm doing is just pressing those glitters down. These are my Lily Lashes Faux Mink Mykonos. I'm just going to pop these on. You will need to use a strong lash glue if you are going to a festival, because whether it's raining or whether it is really sunny, your lash glue may fail you a little bit. So I would recommend using something that's like super durable. Okay, so we're going to do our foundation now, but I need to move my little bunny headband out of the way. So I've now got a really cute line along my head. It's fine. For foundation today, I'm going to be using my Cover FX Power Play foundation, and this is in the shade N20. This is such a good foundation if you want something that is going to last all day. I do find that this has got a really good staying power, so it's perfect for festivals. it will not let you down. I actually think that this is good for like both oily and dry skin types because it is quite a hydrating foundation and it's got such good coverage as well. So I'm going to dot this all over my face. I'm so sorry you guys, I am such an idiot. This is a new camera and I didn't realise that it had stopped recording. Basically just finished off my foundation and my concealer. I used my Cover FX concealer as well. I will put it down below in the description box, and I also highlighted my inner corner. I did that just using the cashmere pigment from Smolder Cosmetics, and now I am just going to bronze up my skin. So I'm going to use this bronzer from Stila. This is the Aqua Glow, and bronzing my cheeks. Okay, so this is definitely going to be my favourite part of this tutorial and I haven't even done it yet, but I know it will be. So I'm going to highlight first of all, and I'm using the Smolder Cosmetics Golden Glow Illuminator first. I am actually going to use two highlighters today because this is going to be so extra and crazy. This highlighter is crazy. It's so glowy. And then I'm just kind of buffing that in. We are also going to use a little bit of the Artist Couture highlighter as well. This one is in the shade Gold Digger. I'm going to take some of these, just these craft stars. You can get these from like any kind of stationery shop or just anywhere, to be honest. They're only about £1. And using the Dazzle Lock from Smolder Cosmetics, I'm just going to put a little bit of that on the back of my hand. Using my tweezers, I'm going to start to pick up the chunky stars and just start to stick them randomly kind of in this section of my face. Dipping my finger into the Dazzle Lock, and then I'm just kind of pressing the stars on top. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is basically do exactly the same on my shoulders as what we did on the side of our face. So I have actually already bronzed my chest, and then I'm going to highlight my collarbones. And this is with the Smolder highlighter as well. Highlight the boobies as well. Oh yeah. Actually have boobies to highlight now, which is a first. And then I am also going to use a little bit of the Gold Digger from Artist Couture as well. So I'm going to put a little bit of that Dazzle Lock on the back of my hand. What I'm going to do this time is kind of rub it in with like 2 fingers, just so it goes a little bit more tacky rather than wet. And then what I'm going to start doing is pressing that over my shoulder, and then I'm literally just going to start pressing the stars on top, because who's got time to sit there with tweezers trying to put stars on your shoulder? Because I don't. This would look so much better if you didn't have tattoos as well. It's not really showing up very well on my skin, but never mind. You get the idea, so that's the most important thing. My floor is going to be covered in stars. That's better, it shows up a little bit better there. And then you basically look like a shooting star. I love this, I love it. Right, we need a lip colour. I think I'm just going to finish off with a bit of Anastasia Pure Hollywood. I haven't used this one in a while. I'm going to blend that in with my finger. This is pretty much what I always do with liquid lipsticks. I don't really like to apply liquid lipsticks the traditional way because I find that they feel way too thick on my lips. So if you do feel like the same way as I do about them, then just do this, because this kind of gives you a nice colour and a nice stain on your lips without it feeling like dry and caked on. It just kind of looks a bit softer, I think. Oh, this looks so cute. I love it. Right, I'm going to sort out my hair and then I will be right back. I am back. I actually put this headband on because my wig keeps sliding off my head. I would not recommend wearing a wig and like a headband if you are going to a festival that is going to be hot. I would definitely not recommend that, but it does look cute, so I will give it that. But anyways, this is the final completed look for you guys. I hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial. I am just like so happy with how this came out. If I was gonna go to a festival where, to be honest, if I was going to go to any festival this year, then this is the kind of makeup that I would wear. If I was going to go all out, I would definitely want to go for like a more grungy, warm eye and just tons of glitter, because it just kind of gives you an excuse to wear as much glitter as you want. So this is definitely a look that I would do if I was going to a festival, but I'm not. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on my next one.